Hello, viewers. Welcome to Viewpoint on ITV. I am Caroline Okonji. Let's go sample opinions of some of our community leaders and some community residents to find out from them some of the community development that has been benefited since the emergence of the new government in office, the new administration basically, led by His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo. It is a Viewpoint on ITV. I am Caroline Okonji.
Okpebholo-led government has been in a hurry to develop the state since its inception. The government have been very active in improving on infrastructure, particularly the roads. The government have done its best. Of course, the weather, the rainy season has not helped. So, but however, because the government is a government that is very responsive, the government have tried to look at some major roads. The Supply Road axis, the government is looking at improving on that. We're looking at, we are happy now that the rain is coming to an end. And of course, the government is going to look at the internal roads within the city, all the adjoining roads. Over the last 7-8 years, it just appears that the roads have been abandoned, and that is why we are seeing the deplorable state of our roads today. But I can say that the Okpebholo-led government have tried in this particular direction, and it's an ongoing exercise. In terms of education, the government have also done its best, employed over 300 to 400 teachers. The government have also ensured that the schools are renovated. A lot of schools are currently being renovated. You will agree with me that a lot of these schools have been in a very bad shape, particularly the ones in both in the rural and the urban areas. We are beginning to experience a new phase of life to these schools across the state. Still, that one is also very ongoing as well. So, in terms of healthcare, the government have also employed a lot of people, over 400 to 500 healthcare workers have been employed in our healthcare centers, in our hospitals, nurses, healthcare assistants, scientific officers, and so many healthcare facilitators here and there. They have all been employed. And you can see that just within the space of 1 year or 9 to 10 months, the government have given employment to so many people. When we came on board, we also met some people who are casual workers, cleaners. We are not on civil service employment. Yes, they were on casual workers. They were all employed directly into the civil service, over 300 of them. So the government have been in the forefront of ensuring. Before now, we are experiencing a situation where people are being brought from outside to come and do our local jobs here. But our people are now beginning to feel the dividend of democracy by ensuring that the job goes to them. I think it's becoming a situation where Edo jobs is for Edo people, and that is something that we must thank the governor, His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Monday Okpebholo, for doing that. Market women have been given grants. Over 1 billion naira has been a mark for distribution. The government has also a mark over 1 billion for students as a bursary to help them. And that is in addition to the fact that the federal government has introduced NetFund, a loan scheme for students. The APC-led government at the federal level is doing that across the country. And the students are beginning to enjoy that. Sometimes I keep saying that I wish it was my time that that was introduced. And that was also parents are not, a lot of parents now are beginning to see that at least they have children in the university, in the polytechnics, who have access to loans. So they are not the issue of people trying to look for money during school time. That one is practically over now. So the government and that of the state and federal are working together. We are doing federal roads. Of course, all this, before now, prior to this time, you see the governor saying that, former governor Bazeki saying that this federal road, bear with us. That is not the situation anymore. The situation now is that we are dealing with those roads head on. And because, of course, the roads are being used by our people. They are being used by our people. They are being used by Edo people. And so you can see that within the space of 10 months, Governor Okpebholo has done so much in so many areas through interventions. In the area of education, we keep doing a lot. You are aware that Edo State University, Ambosali University, Ekpoma, the subvention was increased from 60 million to 500 million every month. And he's been committed to that. And you will agree with me that's a substantial increase from 45 to 50 million to 500 million. So the government have done a lot, and the government is still committed, it's irrevocably committed to the development of the state. Now, are we saying that there are no room for improvement? Yes, there are. Government, there will always be a room for improvement. So as we move into the next year, we are thanking God that it's going to be dry season. A lot of roads will be attended to. A lot of roads, a lot of lanes, a lot of streets, erosion control, the ecological issues that we have in the state. The governor have promised that he's going to tackle it head on. So we are believing that in that area there should be improvement. In the erosion area there should be improvement. So the government is irrevocably committed to the development of the state. And as far as I'm concerned, without minusing words at all, and without any fear of contradiction, the governor has done very well. In the area of agriculture, the government has invested directly into agriculture. The government is also looking at ways of improving with that as well. So when you talk about community development, human capital development, they are all part of community development. So I very much believe that the government is doing a lot in that area as well. The roles that we are talking about is part of community development. The healthcare that we are talking about is part of community development. Most of these health centers don't have healthcare workers, you see, and with the employment of these healthcare workers, very many of them will be transferred to the rural areas, because there are healthcare centers in the rural areas. In fact, those rural areas even need those healthcare far more than those in the urban areas. So a lot of them are being transferred, even the teachers as well. They are all part of community initiative development programs, because of course, when you employ teachers, you transfer them to some of these rural areas. Most of those rural schools don't have teachers. And with experience, we're having a situation where community are paying teachers themselves. Where community will just employ teachers and they pay themselves, because of course that has been the practice, because the government in the past have not employed teachers at all. So, and that is why this government has made that a priority to continue to employ teachers. And it's an ongoing employment. It's not a one-off thing at all. And it's ongoing because there are a whole lot of schools that need teachers and continue to do that. All these things are all efforts geared towards community enabling activities. And I very much believe that other interventions will come. We are just 9 to 10 months old, and we are setting the template. The government of Okpebholo is setting the template, and that template will continue to consolidate on them. And over the next few years, you begin to see that we would have done much in the area of governance.
Let me first of all commend the governor as the people's governor, but we too at Yekogba, we are not benefited from him, but we are hopefully to benefit from him. He should please come out, so this part of Edo State should come to our rescue in this area. Since the past administration, they show concern in Yekogba houses, so he should please, we the people of Ulemo, the entire Yekogba is begging to come to our rescue in this whole area, because we know that the construction company, they are working before now, but since then it came to power, it's like the job is very slow, so we should come and help us. So we are pleading. In GRA we see what it's doing, but you should also extend it to this area. That's what I'm pleading for. You should extend it to Yekogba. We are part of the state, and we are also part of his government. We are pleading with him. I should not forget us in these areas. Education, well, everything is our governor, is our leader, is the chief security of the state. Not only road, in terms of security, education, we are looking up to him. And these houses too, after about 2-3 communities down, we hear that Kinapadu came out from there, so we should also look at how to help the entire Yekogba to fight of these security issues. And the education too should also look at it to also assist, because we have our children that want us, we also want them to go to school. So I pray for him, for God to give you the strength so that he can succeed what he made from the previous government. So I can also succeed, so people can also praise him as a good governor. I know 1 year is too short to just say somebody is working, is not working, but he should try his best to make sure that people that is looking up to him should also have the grip, say yes, this government is working.
You can see even the blinds can testify what is happening in Edo State right now by our comrade governor Okpebholo. So we have touched all sectors in Edo. Let's go into the area of security. You know what is happening, fighting against cultism, so on and so forth. In the area of education, as you can see, you have done well. The Okpebholo, the Edo State Polytechnic, they have paid them their standing money, their loans and everything. So I can see the blind can testify what the comrade is doing, the Okpebholo himself in the area of education. And you can see Ekpoma is there. The same thing, have touched all sectors. So this is Ogwa community, and it has touched so many things in Ogwa, bringing the transformer to Ogwa community, and we see need so many amenities like the road and so on and so forth. We need a good health center to develop the health center presently. We have a center already. It is self-sustenance. We the community, we are the one taking care of the health center, maintaining the health center. So we want him to come and reach other building in that health center. But they have done well for the past 1 year. The blind can testify. That is why they call him Okpebholo Rescue. He have rescued so many things in Edo State. Yeah, that is what I can say for now. Other communities need like good road, electricity. As Ogwa, this Ogwa community, we need good roads, and they have a good road. So we want all layout to be motorable. And if you want me to give it, I'll give you 100%. I've tried. In 1 year, no governor have done it. No governor have done it in the area of development. A room is not built in a day. It's trying. Definitely, the rainy season. So I think maybe by the time we got into dry season, so many roads will be taken care of. Sapler Road is a massive work going on there. Agbo Road is a massive work going on there. So we cannot please everybody. So he's doing a little he can do.
In the real sense, the present government, as at this time, is really doing well in terms of community development, in case of insecurity, the challenges each community are facing. So I believe it's doing well in that aspect. And to cram it all in my community, of UK community, we are a very peace-loving community, and in terms of any amenities that concern the government, I believe the government is still responding, most especially in terms of the health challenges. So they do come for an exercise in our community here. The roads, though they are bad, they cannot do it all, but maybe before a shortest time, I believe all those ones will be put in place. But it's in progress. This is all this why they have been making an effort, and I know definitely during this dry season, I think things better will come up, though it's still in progress. All our neighboring community, we all have to exercise patience for a while, because very soon they will get to everybody's turn. So all of us have to be patient for now.
It seems that this government seems to be very slow in intervening in the lives of Edo people, particularly in community development. He seems not to have come out with any economic or community blueprints. He seems just to be a governor who is just attending to things as they come. I'll commend him for what he has done in fighting against cultism, but that should not just be all. Demolishing houses and buildings of criminals should not just be all. He should have come up with a real economic blueprint or socio-economic blueprint for what he will do for Edo State. He seems not to have that. We are seeing him developing flyovers. This governor should sit up and work hard for Edo people. Now we are approaching 1 year in office, and we really cannot pinpoint exactly what is being done. If you look at the ring road, that ring road needs asphalting. It's very clear that that ring road itself needs a touch of asphalt, and nothing is being done for us to see that anything is happening. You can see the disorganization in ring road. Just that is the center of Benin. If you watch it, you will see that is very clear. Everywhere is rowdy, everywhere is disorganized. And again, this Edo security network, they seem not to be properly trained. That's what I observe. They should not be for political jobbers. It should be an institution. Just as the previous administration established the Edo traffic control system. So this governor should wake up. Now we are approaching the second year. By the time you get to the second year, we are preparing for elections. That is the pattern in Nigeria. Once you are in your second year, you are fighting for re-election. So this governor should wake up. You'll find out that all the ministries do not have commissioners. Am I right? Most of the ministries don't have commissioners. So who is in charge of policy in those ministries? That means in executive council, nobody is bringing any policy for that ministry. A permanent secretary is not a commissioner. He should get that. A permanent secretary is an administrative head of the ministry and chief advisor to the commissioner. He's not in charge of initiating policies. Commissioners represent people from across the board, and they are intelligent people who can push policies. As 1 year clocks in, and he should think of what he should do for Edo State as he marches into the second year. You know this is what you will do for this community. You know that I'm going to deal with schools. Has he assessed Edo State UBEC funds?
Oshomole was able to access UBEC funds. If you know what Universal Basic Education Commission funds, they are lying there at Abuja. Why do they not want to access it? Because they don't want to add their counterpart fund and develop schools. Because UBEC will ask you, how did you spend your money? They don't want accountability. Has this government accessed UBEC funds to build schools? Schools are dilapidating. Schools are without roofs. Schools are without chairs. But UBEC funds are lying down in billions because governors don't want to take up that responsibility. Every community has schools. If he accessed UBEC funds, he will be able to do a lot for schools in Edo State. And health centers, what is he doing about health centers? That is people should not be rushing to UBTH. Primary health centers are the one closest to the people in the world level. What has he done about that?
When you talk of community development, I think I'm in the forefront. Since 1990 something, I've been grading the roads in my area. Even when Obaseki came in, the day he came to thank us, I told him his shortcomings. I'm not boasting, I'm saying all this for you to know that I'm interested in assisting the community to develop. I'm now farming away. For the past 20 years, I've been grading their road, plus the township and the 5 kilometers leading to the farm. The first borehole there, I gave it to them. I also gave borehole to so many communities in Honda because they take me as a leader. If the government is assisting the local community like I'm doing, there will be no trouble at all. We are not too much feeling the part of our government in our various community.
This our governor, now good governor, but we dey plead and we see the beg just because of this our road wey they do they come. If you watch the road now, they don't abandon the road for us here. We don't get where to come at, where to come in because of the road. So we take God beg am, make it try at least, make it see try for us. We know see they try. You see they do other roads from another place. So make it see try, make it see come to our aid here, make it see come help us. So now that one we get. And two, like Ulemo now, we need many things like transformer and development we will need from am. Make it see help us. Now beg with the beg. In the area of school, and we not get school here. Just government school, make it come to our age. And the security too, may it come help us. We take God beg am. And now development now we need. Since when he enter office, he don't dey try. The way we hear him and the way we see the try. But he never come Yekokba here. Since when he come office, he never come Yekokba here. From airport road, come this side. From bridge, he never come. Even this work where they do so, he never even come look am. The way they look road, say this road, they do this road well. They know they do it well. He never even come. If you watch the road now, they don't abandon am. See where they do and reach here. Make it come help us. Not only you want, I be governor. Not only you want go fit cry meet. Make it come help us for the road. If you watch now from here, now see where they don't do and reach. Now, from this side go now, no way. Water, they drive us come out for our business what they do here.
While we are still applauding the present administration for some of the achievements they have made so far, some communities are still pleading that the government should come to their rescue in the area of security, health sector, schools, and the development of their roads. It is Viewpoints on ITV. I am Caroline Okonji.